We gotta go. Let's do this. All right.
Hey, everybody. We're back, but not for long. We gotta go to a hockey game.
Yeah.
Yes, this is Redvolution. I am Omar.
I'm Zach.
Amanda.
And Kyle, the ghost, is also here.
No, Kyle's he's on our injury report again.
His ghost is here.
It's a lingering injury.
He's with us in spirit.
Yep, his ghost is sitting there just staring at us.
All right, we keep saying this. People think we killed him.
We did not kill him. He will be back from the heat of Arizona eventually.
Sometime, I think.
And then he's gone again.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, watch in the near future. Kyle will be here and he'll be gone.
All right, we'll see. Anyway, so we've got so much to talk about, right? We're going to cover some of the games,
if you call them
that have surpassed.
Oh, the losing streak? Is that what you mean?
Oh, we got a lot of opinions on that, but
listen, this is my thing. My husband enjoys ragging on me about the Canes, being a big Kane fan. So I would really appreciate it, Canes, if you would stop proving my husband right, because that drives me insane. I hate proving him right.
More about that right after this.
It's damaging my young marriage.
Oh, man. More about that after this, as we need to get this podcast started. This is great music. Great music to change the subject. And we're back.
Yeah,
really loud.
We're still in Amanda's living room.
Yeah, this is not exactly like a commercial break, and we're back from commercials. You're not welcoming.
We're still open for sponsorship. Want your business on this podcast? Let us know.
How about this? Who wants to create some music for us? Because I noticed something. That little intro we usually play. It's also the music they play when they're against us.
Sometimes, but still. All right, we're gonna put that on Twitter. We're gonna have a contest to see who can make us some dope music, and the top winners will get some swag.
Yeah, well, I think I got Mr. Puck and some.
I think of something
stickers
else.
and stuff.
I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah, what are you thinking of?
Nah, we'll leave it as a mystery, but it'll be some nice swag.
Okay, you gotta let me know after the pod. All right, so we can start with. We left with the Islander game, right?
Yeah, we left. We left off with the Yes group.
So the Islander game pissed me off. It made me mad because Mrazek was playing his heart out for that game, and we just couldn't get anything done offensively. Not to save our lives. And then
we did manage to get 1 point out of it, but that's still not enough.
No, they don't into overtime. You're talking about the first Islander game. This one didn't.
Yeah,
this one ended in regulation, and then I caught freaking Boychuk over there pretending, mocking our freaking skull clap.
I was going to ask, is that the one with the...
Yeah, and then that boiled my blood. I may have yelled some upset direction.
Yeah, see, that's just rude. I mean, I don't care if you don't like it or not, but to mock it in someone else's house, that's just rude.
Let's just put something straight.
Oh, you're
our
talking about
celebration.
Wait till the Whalers jerseys come out and Boston comes to town. That they're gonna try to tear. They're gonna try to tear us to shreds.
They're gonna try it all they want, but that's gonna be an interesting game. But we'll get to that in later on.
Speaking of Boston, that was the very next game, and very physical, very high energy game. Darling had
should have won
start.
That game.
Darling had a very quality game.
So a lot of the goals against Darling were not on Darling. As much as people love to rag on Darling, but they've mostly all been defensive lapses, like defensive lapses.
Yeah, it really is, and a lot of people want to rag on Van Riemsdyk, and a lot more people are starting to rag on Brett Pesce for one, and I'm not understanding really why. Brett usually is in the right place. It's just sometimes you have a bad game.
He's been slipping lately, though.
He's been slipping lately. I've caught him way too many times in the wrong place. Too many times screening Darling for the opponent.
True.
That's just not the play defense.
After that, we headed out west and had 3 straight losses to Phoenix in overtime. And yes, I called them Phoenix, Arizona. Another loss to the Golden Knights, a loss to the St. Louis Blues.
Yeah.
It was not a fun 4-day span.
No, it was not. I mean, great. It was Canes After Dark for 2 of those games against the Coats. Carolina managed to come back from a 3-0 deficit.
And we did get a point, but
And they went in overtime. They got that point, and then it ended just as quickly as it started.
yeah,
Really,
it really did.
and then they went into Vegas and picked up thing.
Nothing seemed to
Which
go
was-
right that game.
Which
Nothing
I think
at all.
I think it's the only time this season that we've lost by more than 2 goals
And it's the first time we've been shut out
in a very long time.
this season, I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, going into last season too.
Yeah.
It wasn't a very healthy style of play. I think there was a lot of concerns about the lineup. You know, because you put out the same lineup game after game. You know, there's footage.
We
there,
have sense. I mean, Zykov.
it has.
Zykov got sent down,
I think
which I don't exactly agree with.
I
feel
do.
like
I do, and I'll tell you why. He needs to get his mojo back. He started this season with no mojo.
Yeah.
When he came into the NHL last season after crushing it in Charlotte, he came in and he just continued off right off the bat. He didn't lose a beat. And in this season, he has yet to really find his groove. So sending him down to Charlotte has been actually an excellent move. Give the man a little bit of easier opponents, just kind of find his pace, get back into being the league leader down there that he was last year. Probably, he's a little late, but with a team like Charlotte that's steamrolling opponents, and really defeating almost anyone that's coming up in front of them, it's a good way for him to find his mojo, and then we'll bring him back up and let him continue from there.
who is the current AHLer that we have up right now? Is it still Bishop?
I think so.
Yeah,
Because
Roy back, right?
Roy got sent back down.
Yeah, and did we keep Phil or did
Is
we?
it Roy? It's Raw.
Wow.
Nicholas
Is
Waugh.
he related to Patrick?
I don't think so, no.
But is Phil DiGiuseppe still with us?
So, Giuseppe actually was with us tonight. I think he kind of came back with a little bit of a vengeance. Like,
He really did. He scored. He scored once already.
Chicago.
And I think he has 2 assists in like 3 games.
he's helped that line out tremendously. And he comes back. He's a veteran, right? And we had way too many rookies in the lineup at one point during that losing streak. You had, you had Svechnikov, Roy, Zykov, Hayden Fleury.
Nikas.
No, Nick was down at the AHL at this point, and I think
He's turning up down there.
he is turning it up there. I think give him maybe towards the end of the year, and he'll be back up with the Canes.
Yeah.
And it'll be really addition between him and Victor Rask coming back as well.
Victor.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one.
Please stay away from the kitchen.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I mean, Victor, I know you. You're a cool guy. Please stay away from the kitchen. Have a personal chef come in for like a month and cook all your food, or go out and eat. Stay healthy. We want you back
Or
now.
just avoid baked potatoes.
True.
Sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
True. But do go to the North Carolina Farmers Market.
We got Svechnikov. Can we talk about that hit he took?
He took a hard hit the other
we'll
night
get
against
to that.
Seabrook.
We'll
We'll
get
get
to
to
that.
that
Okay.
game.
We'll get
Yeah.
to that. But first, we have to do the first game against Seabrook and the
And-
Chicago Blackhawks, where Corey Crawford was the goalie, not Cameron. He was still on the bench,
Right.
even though we were all thinking he was.
So yeah, we let Corey Crawford in the first, and the Blackhawks almost came back in the second, only to find a very empty end of the game, and Carolina closed that game out. It was a clean game, not many in the way of penalties, not like
Again, Darling gets a win in Chicago.
right. I think he's always played his best hockey in that barn, and it's always emotional for him. This is where he's from. He always and his family always shows up in
He's home there. He's
droves.
comfortable.
Yeah, he probably has a lot of fans down there who will cheer him on. I saw some stuff on Twitter the other night. It's like, oh, get rid of Ward, bring back Darling, which is like almost like the complete opposite of some of the stuff.
No.
Last season, didn't we hear just the opposite?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Almost dangerous. He's the almost complete opposite.
It's one of those things.
And then after he got that nail-biting win in Chicago,
because
we came home for Detroit and lost in a shootout. Like
we lit Detroit up. We lit Detroit up, and a lot of
flashback to last year.
It was, but here's the thing though. The reason, again, it was defensive lapses. I think there's something going on with defense. We have excellent defensemen, but it's not their talent that's the issue. Decision making. A lot of the times, like, when do we make a change? A lot of times, where am I supposed to stand? A lot of times,
it's almost like they feel unsure of what they're.
I think
sometimes at least.
Yeah, and I think going back into the Chicago game, I had to find their stride a little bit. Still, though, that goal by Jonathan Toews, it was all by himself in front of Darling to accept that pass. All by himself. No one within maybe 3 feet of him, which is the wrong answer on defense. And of course, he's going to beat the goaltender on that. That's definitely not on Ward. They left him out to dry.
I agree.
Yeah, but move from the Detroit game, obviously very disappointing. We need we're 1-1 on shootouts this year. Is that what it is? 1-1?
Yes.
It sounds right.
Better than what we were last year, because I think we didn't get a shootout win until December.
Right. But here's the thing about the shootout. It's one of those things.
Shoot.
McGinn definitely belongs in the shootout. Slavin definitely belongs in the shootout. And
Ferland, I've seen him in practice. He actually does a pretty good job.
Oh, I mean,
yeah, I was gonna say
it has to. The man's a maestro with the puck.
Hey, UC Okinen, are you still there? Can we get you to train these guys?
Like, there's a lot of.
We got Tuomo to come back for help us out. Can you come back?
He was in the house that one game. This is one of the interesting things about shootouts is a lot of it is
sheer luck.
Yeah. You know,
it really is. I mean,
if he reaches out,
it's
will
like
it be
a bit
there?
of luck, a bit of skill.
Yeah.
You have to be good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really putting all the you know.
And, oh God, the pressure
on the shoulders of a single person. You know.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a score wins or don't score and lose.
The shooter and the goalie. I mean, it's a lot of pressure.
Definitely.
It really is. And then the last game, Cam Ward makes a return to the building where he won a Conn Smythe, a Stanley Cup, and many, many, many memories that no matter what happens, I really do hope Cam comes back and retires as a Hurricane.
I think that would be fantastic.
We talked about that last time where
we did, and I will keep reiterating it until the day it happens.
It's going to be a long time, folks.
What the Canes did for him.
Yeah, the mural heading into. I was there when they were putting that up, and fantastic job to the marketing team and many others in the Canes building for putting that on. Shout out to Jonathan Boggs. He had a lot in there putting that in. But it's an amazing thing. I didn't put in the picture because I don't have one with Cam Ward, unfortunately. A bunch with Eric Stahl, and I have none with Cam Ward. I don't know why.
Drea made it up there. She's in there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I saw her. Yeah. I saw her in there. You told me that you sent in a picture.
I didn't expect that. Yeah.
If you haven't seen the tribute video either, it's not I would say tear jerking, but it's a very good homage to Cam Ward.
Nice.
Can we talk about something about that Chicago game? Because there's something incredible that happened during that game.
We scored on the power play?
No, I mean, we've done that before. Actually, our power plays starting to get better. We're actually 21st in the league now.
Well, on that
higher.
First goal, what was it? 2 seconds before we scored, face off, Teravainen slap shot right in.
Yeah, well, that's his bread and butter, though.
Yeah. Hey,
that's
for all the people who have ripped Cam Ward in the past, Section 28, Red Eye Rowdies, everybody out there who have ripped on Cam Ward for having a goal high glove side. We didn't score against him high glove side.
We did not, surprisingly. Because we weren't really aiming there.
I would have, if that did happen, I would have given kudos to those guys to just complain on social media, but it didn't happen. Darling, I think Darling did show us something high glove side, and it was an amazing save.
Yeah, but he knew Toes was going over there, and he just threw that glove up there, and he was like, "Yep, then there it is."
Hold on, I gotta do this.
Yeah, but so
what a great save.
So no, but the amazing thing that happened was Sveshnikov learned something about himself.
That hitting the wall hurts.
Well,
Punching people in the face is fun.
well, there's that. But he realized that he has the size to really push around in this league and own it.
Own it.
And once he truly figures it out, it's going to be a bad day for everyone else in the league, because as soon as he figures out that, oh wow, I just push this dude and then like run up the ice and score, oh, it is on. Because
Let's do this.
because I think he's going to grow into another Furlan personality.
Personality-wise, body-wise, Furlan got him beat by a mile.
No, Svesh is a kid.
He's a big guy, but
He's a big kid, and he's still young. He's still. I'm telling you right now.
He got to get on that bench press.
What do you think? Rod's not gonna? They built a brand new gym down there. It is happening.
That gym is nice too.
And you got to every time the players go in there, there's Coach Rod, and you can just
Right.
pump an iron.
I like that.
Coach Rod has to get an NHL award for most fit head coach.
Right. He's doing it. And he
Yeah.
works him out after the game, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he really. This team is getting into shape one way or another.
Big-
Period. The
Big
end.
time.
Yeah. So the
So
true test.
The true test is really near the end of the season when legs starting tired, and the double days where you have one game and then the next day you have another game.
You want to talk about double days? Because we've got a double day coming up right now.
That's
Yeah,
right,
we
this
do.
weekend.
2 games in less than 24 hours.
Good. Are they?
Because they're
both home, aren't they?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
they
so
start
good luck.
tonight's
Good travel.
game Saturday. This podcast is probably going to come out after that, but
I'll-
Saturday game.
I'll try my very best to get this out tomorrow.
All right, here we go. Tonight's game 7 p.m.
Right.
Tomorrow's game 5 p.m. I'm guessing they won't be done tonight at like 10, 11,
Yeah.
and that's
Like 10, 11. If it's a 7:00 start, it'll be done by 9:30 tops.
Nah, 10. Closer.
it's a homegrown game.
True. Which
Yeah.
means beer. Which means beer.
Which, you know,
And
after
food.
the change and shower. And
Beer,
everything, it's gonna be
food,
late.
Yeah, you
Sure.
gotta.
Out there.
But you know what's funny is that
Another
their
poster.
opponent for tomorrow are the New Jersey
Jersey.
Devils, who just lost in overtime to the Red Wings.
We haven't played New Jersey this year, have we?
No, this is our first game with Jersey.
Before we do this, shout out to my buddy Charlie Borges. I have I have you on my phone. If we win, expect a call, my friend.
So expect a call. Anyways,
Yeah. Hey, me and him back in college, we went back and forth every time those two teams played, and we knocked each other so bad. I am getting back at him.
okay.
Zach's
Sounds
on a
like
roll
you've been
today.
on the losing streak of this.
Yeah, because the games haven't been doing well against New Jersey ever since
No.
Zach's feeling a
2009.
little chippy
But
today,
I think so. Jersey is one of
Oh,
those
trust
teams
me.
that
Wait till we play Pittsburgh. Wait till we play Pittsburgh.
I don't go
have
to
a
Pittsburgh
lot
games.
I have a lot of friends back in college that are Penguin fans. When those games happen, Canes win, I expect a lot of phone calls.
you're just mad at everyone. Huh?
I know. He's chippy
No,
today.
it's not really mad. It's more like just getting back at them. I haven't seen the guys in forever. It's more like me trying to get back with the guys. I am planning a trip up to Pittsburgh. So hey, Penguins, hook me up with some tickets, please.
That's dangerous.
No, it's not.
That's like it's almost as bad
No,
as
you
going
wanna
into
talk
Flyer
about-
territory.
You want to talk about dangerous? How about wearing a Panthers jersey to a Steelers game? I did that before. And that was dangerous.
I too like to live dangerously, my friend.
It could be worse. Hey, I could have been suicidal and wore a Browns jersey to a Steelers game. That right there is.
I don't think
something
I don't
waiting to
think anyone hurt you as much as the Browns team is hurting the fans.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, they have 3 wins. They have 3 wins we have done in years.
Which is more wins than the last 2 seasons combined. What?
Yeah. Hey, how many my dad was a huge Browns fan, so I'm going with them. But the Canes, they have given me a good amount of heartbreak, but no near what Browns fans are doing.
I'm pretty sure I saw a coloring book online that was just like it said it was for kids, and it said why is Daddy sad on Sunday? A guide to Cleveland sports.
I should get my kids that since he's a big Cowboys fan, huh?
Well done, ma'am. Well done.
All right.
See, he likes to rag on me about the Canes, but his Cowboys ain't doing so good either.
What about them boys?
What about?
Panthers keep pounding.
All right, moving on. So okay, so we're going in. We're gonna. It's back to back against Columbus and Devils. We're just games 3 and 4 at the homestand.
Let's round out the month for the games.
Okay.
First off, 21st, the Maple Leafs come to town. That young talent comes to town.
Is Austin Matthews still hurt?
I believe he is.
And didn't they also lose their goalie? No, that's the Lightning. Lightning lost their goalie.
Lightning lost their goalie.
Yeah. So,
But don't worry. The Leafs don't have goaltending either.
whoa.
We took.
We should start McElhaney against him.
We should. I'm surprised we still have him. I'm surprised.
I am. I thought so. I think McElhaney should be traded for something. Free, might as well get like that. Would been like
Get something.
yeah. I mean, there's so many teams that are hungry for goaltending right now. You look at
Florida.
yeah.
Speaking of Florida, gonna be here on Black Friday.
They are. I actually think I'm gonna go to that game.
Hurricanes, can you give us a Black Friday sale where we can buy like 5 tickets for like $50?
They might.
They might. They did it last year. Something.
It wouldn't
did.
surprise me.
It was $1 lower level tickets.
Yeah.
Come on, hook us up. We're waiting.
That's not what this podcast is for, man.
And then it's going to be another double because Saturday, Islanders, we got to go up to Long Island. I don't know if it's in Brooklyn or if it's at Coliseum.
Flip a coin. Islanders don't have a real home.
Right now, anyway.
They come in our home acting up when they don't even have a real home.
Yeah, I got a bad taste in my mouth with the
And
Islanders
that's
right
on
now.
the 24th. 27th, we make our way across the border into Canada with the Montreal Canadiens. We get to hear the national anthem of Canada in French.
No one wants that.
Hey, I took French in college. I know what it is. I know the national anthem singer for the Hurricanes, the one that's usually there all the time. I have tried to get him to sing it in French so many.
Our national anthem or the Canadian one?
The Canadian one.
I was about to say our national.
No. You do not sing the American one in French.
No, you don't do that. It's like
Yeah. And then to round out the month, we have the Ducks coming in on the to round out the month. So I mean,
quack quack quack.
we
quack,
have
attack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games left this month.
We're playing
need-
a lot of games in November.
I want to be optimistic here and say if we can at least get points out of 5 of them. It doesn't. We need at least 3 to 4 wins and at least I'll go 1 overtime loss and I'll feel good.
Okay, I think the Canes will take tonight's game, take tomorrow's game, and it's gonna be a shootout with Toronto. It can go either way. That one's I can almost guarantee that one's
Please
going
be an
into
ugly
overtime.
game. Please be an ugly game.
It was last year because we played against Toronto at the same time, the day before Thanksgiving, or is it the day after Thanksgiving?
We
In a
also
Black-
had one
it was a Black Friday
11
game.
o'clock game against them last year in that game.
Oh, that you're talking about? Well, when we didn't play the Toronto Maple Leafs, we played Toronto Aritnas or something.
yeah, something like that.
Their throwback team.
Yeah, for some reason we were playing at noon.
Because Canada's weird like that.
Yeah, but hey, we'll see which team. Hey, the light came on.
Okay.
For those who can't see, Amanda's been
Which is
playing
everyone
around with
because
the
none of
pen.
this is on camera.
I'm blind.
I'm fidgety.
Yeah, she's playing around with her pen.
I've had
and
nothing to
right
drink.
before the
Yeah, she
podcast
yelled at me like
started-
5 minutes ago for
Yeah.
fidgeting.
right before the podcast started, the pen just did not want to work, and now she's clicking it, and she was like, "Oh, it came on."
It was very exciting.
Right, she's seen the light, people.
She's seen the light, and now she wants
I
to go to Nashville.
I wasn't writing a note to anyone. I was just jotting down stuff.
But she
Okay.
wants to go to Nashville, people.
I do.
But why do you want to go to Nashville? Is it to see the Predators? Do you want to go see Elvis? You know he's still alive.
Right. So they say.
He's everyone knows Elvis is in Hawaii.
Yeah. He got that Blue Hawaii movie. So what's going on in Nashville?
They announced that the NWHL All-Star Weekend is in Nashville this year, which is super exciting because it's rival, and I'm a big scaredy cat when it comes to flying, so that'll probably be my option. But
Oh, I've never flown.
Ugh.
I'm not lying. I have never flown a flight in my life.
I'm the complete opposite about you. I fly out of planes all the time.
You
fly
jump-
out of planes.
Fly. You jump.
The difference between flying on a plane and flying out of a plane.
But don't worry.
Yes.
The me not flying thing, is probably going to end pretty soon, courtesy of Omar's wife.
Oh.
You don't say it that way, man.
Okay, to put it into context, Omar's wife goes to every Olympics since what was the first one she went to?
London.
Since 2012. She's gone to every one, and she's
That's
invited
summer
me.
winter.
She's invited me to come to Tokyo with her in 2020, so I have to save a lot of money.
Yeah, that's going to cost a lot.
Yeah,
But-
really, your flights and hotel are the worst of it.
Yeah.
Tickets aren't that bad.
Kristen, I'm working on it.
Yeah, I was saying it's in Nashville. The Preds are hosting, and they're actually doing a double header. So if you get tickets
It's
to
in
the
their
Preds
building?
game, yes,
Ooh.
because they've got an early game, I think at like 11. So if you get tickets to the Preds game, you are welcome to stay after for the All-Star game.
That's one way to get people to a Preds game.
Yeah.
How much is it like a dual package where you pay once or
No,
both?
if you get tickets, you stay.
Ooh.
Or if you don't want to go to the Preds game, you can just go to the NWL All-Star game. I think it's like $20 to get in. But I think that's really, really cool that they're, basically just putting it out there. And on the 9th, they do like skill stuff, All-Star.
Yeah,
skill stuff.
Yeah.
And then the
last
game
year's
is
was
Shootout
really
challenge?
fun. I
Please
think.
tell me shootout challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
sure.
did a shootout challenge last year where I think with the goalie and the shooter switched spots.
Oh, that had to be cool.
And they
we
did
need
like
to
the
find that.
fastest
We need to
goalie,
find
which was
video.
funny.
We need to find video of that.
And Kelsey won
Yeah.
the hardest shot. And I think
How
it was like
hard?
80
How hard?
something.
Okay, we need to have her
90s?
get lessons from Zdeno Chara.
But I think she did harder. I don't think they
Dale Shara is
calculated
just a
it
golem, man.
She's
It's really, you can't just emulate what a golem can do.
Wait, no, PK. Get PK to give her lessons.
No, you need a Veshkin.
Same building. No, same building.
You
PK.
need the Russian.
The Russian.
The Russian.
Yeah, we're gonna get the Russian. Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
can we get our own Russian to do that?
Hey, we got plenty of Russians. And everybody Russian, left and right.
Where's the vodka? But what? One more time for the fans.
We
When
are
is
not
it?
alcoholics, people.
For one more time for the fans, the NWHL All-Star Weekend. When is it?
February 9th and 10th
In Nashville.
in Nashville.
Hey, NWHL, hook our girl up here.
Yeah, man. I
At
wanna
least
go
get her a
so
ticket.
bad.
At least get her a ticket. She can take care of getting there.
Yeah, I mean, and the Preds are like my second favorite team, so I'm super
Boo.
excited
Wait,
about
what?
the. I know I'm a little mad, okay, but
Yeah.
they're like my second favorite, and I'm excited about seeing the doubleheader. So it'll be
If I
pretty
had to
cool.
pick a second favorite, it would be Colorado.
Yeah.
I was a huge fan of Joe Sakic.
If I had to choose the second team, it'd be just because I'm not a traitor.
Hey, we said we were trying in the NHL. AHL, we will do Charlotte all day.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though they have Bud Light literally circled around their logo in center ice. You talking alcoholics?
Who? The Blues?
No, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Around their logo in center ice instead of the building.
Well, yeah, they
it's
don't
Bud
have
Light.
they don't have enough money to have this and then put something else there.
Same
Really?
thing with the Fayetteville Marksmen. They have the same thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, how many fans go into that game? Go to the Marksman games, people. It is a lot of fun. They actually have a very good arena.
Yes.
They really do have a really good arena down.
And when they're
Fayetteville.
not there, J. Cole performs there.
There's that. But no, they do have a lot of fun in the building. They're actually playing very well this year, which is really
are.
encouraging.
I think they're like third in their conference right now.
Which is 1 out of 2. Like their playoff system is a little different, where it's just
Yeah.
everyone's mumbo jumbo together.
And if you guys want to know what league they're in, they're CPHL, which is the league underneath ECHL.
Sort of. I mean, they don't have team affiliates the way the
They don't have team
ECHL
affiliates,
and
but if you wanna
AHL
look at
do.
the pyramid, that's
Yeah,
where
and the pyramid of hockey, like good players from the SPHL get NHL invites
yeah.
to go play in the ECHL and AHL. A lot of them do make it all the way up, which is really encouraging to see some of these players go from zero to hero, from rags to riches.
From zero to hero, just like that. Why am I thinking of Hercules now? But speaking of a hot streak, oh my God, what has Charlotte been drinking?
The Kool-Aid, man, the Kool-Aid.
Has Michael Jordan from Space Jam gave him his secret stuff?
Michael's secret juice.
Thank you, Bunny. We'll give it to our goaltenders. They'll let in nothing.
I mean, Ned's been great. he's not been seeing that many shots. It's really been our defensive capabilities to stifle the puck, and then on the other side, the offense has just been going on all cylinders, just crushing it.
Bam, bam, bam. Nietzsche's bam.
Nietzsche's is finding his step up there. Nicholas Waugh has been amazing for us. Buchanan's been killing it. Hopefully Zykov gets a little bit of that scoring juice and gets his mojo back up so he can come back up to the NHL level. There's a lot of things going on. Lucas Walmark, did he play down this year?
No, he's still with us.
Okay, so Lucas Walmark's still with us. That's
The surprise of the year.
yeah. He's actually doing really well in the NHL, so I'm glad we're keeping him up there. They're doing a lot of good stuff. And a lot of these kids are...
and they've renovated buildings, and it looks great in there.
It does.
One
I
thing,
have yet to go down there.
yeah, we'll put that on the list. We'll
Yep.
put that on the list of things to go visit.
Yeah. Speaking of what else to put on the list, there's another trip to Nashville we should do next year because we are no longer going to Diverse City for the Prospects tournament.
Sorry, Michigan.
We are now going to Nashville Prospects tournament, and I think it'll be better for everyone, kind of less of a trip and maybe more fans.
Will they try to keep it in a smaller venue building, or they're going to put it in Bridgestone?
Not certain. I'd probably need to do a little bit more research on that. It'd be nice to see it happen in Bridgestone, but at the same time, this is an
At least
opportunity.
It's a drivable thing.
Well, even if it's not right, if it's at least somewhere where, regardless, anywhere in Tennessee is drivable for us, and on that, even if it's not a Bridgestone, it gives Southern hockey a chance.
Yeah. It's bringing a lot of attention to the fact that, hey, yeah, we do hockey in the South. Surprise.
Hashtag give Southern hockey a chance.
That's right.
Hashtag you don't own the sport, Canada.
Right.
TSN, we all know you hate the Canes, and you're probably going to hate us too.
I
It's
think
all right. I don't care if you.
has trips.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and if we call ahead and stuff, maybe
They'll let us in.
Yeah, maybe we can maybe record something.
Maybe they'll get us some media passes, and we can just roam around the building.
I mean, we can sit down, talk, invite some of the players to talk with us and sit with us and how they feel about that sort of stuff. So I'll try to see where we can go with that.
Pull some
That would
strings
be
there.
fun.
Pull some strings. Let's get some stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I'm really loving right now with the way things are going with the Hurricanes is the Hurricanes are starting to really embrace the fans more and more and more as not even as the season continues, but even on the off days, their social media is amazing right now. Their promo teams are out everywhere. They have multiple people going around to different schools. They have fan engagement a heck more during games.
I think that's all because of new ownership, right? Tom Dunn understands that the players are assets not only on the ice. And so they did a trip down to Fort Bragg for Veterans Day. And so when they came down to Fort Bragg, they were in the 82nd Airborne's large DFAC. They said talked out soldiers. They handed out some sticks. So in this time of year, there's what they call a toy drop down in Fort Bragg, where
Hopefully it's not what I'm thinking of.
no. So soldiers bring in toys, or paratroopers bring in toys to donate. And those who donate get a lottery ticket. The winners of this lottery ticket get to jump with foreign jump masters from Canada, England, some South American countries, other nations, and when they do these jumps with these foreign military counterparts, they earn those foreign military's wings.
That's pretty cool.
Neato.
So
I like that.
when the Canes came down, they met a lot of those foreign jump masters. I saw Canadians down there, Brits. So they got to engage with more than just the American military, which is really cool because for them to see outside of just not just about the States. And then got to go to the support center, right, where most of the Army keeps its training toys.
Oh, fun.
So watching Tavo try to shoot a jump was hilarious.
Oh my god.
And Svechnikov with the saw, which is the machine gun, the M249, and he's holding it all wrong. It's really, he'd lose all his fingers if he actually held it that way,
Toys.
right? And you know what's funny is Rod Brindamore looked very comfortable behind an M4.
Oh boy.
He looked a little too comfortable behind an M4, but because he's got that body and the physique of a warrior athlete. And because he's the ultimate athlete, really, and he's never let go. So which is all these kids, they really got to see what a day in the life of a soldier is somewhat like. Although they did come down during clean sweep.
Oh boy.
Which is 1 or 2 times a year. The army, the base gets together to clean up. That means cutting grass, edging sidewalks. With cutting grass with scissors, edging sidewalks with tools, with e-tools, which are a little sharp.
Fast side.
If only they were that lucky.
Right.
What do we get the push mower?
Only if you're a certain rank, you get a push mower.
Oh.
Otherwise, you have to use with that. So grab scissors.
Hey, and we're gonna have the whole podcast in the fan tunnel tonight.
Yeah. Make sure you stay on social media. We'll try to get some nice video.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. It's gonna be a fun night.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Don't worry, Kyle. We will get you a poster. We did last time. I have it.
That's right.
Definitely. So we're going to the game in a little bit here. We're looking forward to seeing Darling really step up against a red-hot Columbus Blue Jacket team that is firing on all cylinders. However, so are we. Aho has been amazing with the puck. Svechnikov's realizing he can throw his round. And all these guys are starting to pick up the stride again, right? A couple of the defensive
and they're starting to defend each other as well.
Yes. Martinook went after Seabrook because of the behind the back check that Seabrook put on Svechnikov.
He should have gotten a bigger penalty.
He should have gotten a fine and a suspension for that. That was an extremely dangerous hit.
Oh, I watched it. My face just, oh God.
Cringy.
Yeah,
and it could have been extremely dangerous.
It was extremely dangerous.
I mean, it could have been worse. Is what I mean.
I think it's like he saw numbers the whole way, and he still pushed him. You know what?
Yeah. And Martinook immediately went after him and started. It didn't get to drop the gloves, but they started going fist.
But they got matching penalties. Seabrook should have left the game with a 5-minute major.
John Forslund and Trip Tracy were up there just like flabbergasted, trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, what was it? I mean, Trip Tracy, I thought he was going to leave the booth, come down, and give Seabrook one too.
Yeah.
Trip Tracy getting into it. I want to find footage of Trip playing hockey and seeing if that has ever happened. Like if he just gave a blocker jab to somebody.
He was because he played hockey for Hartford. I mean, he's not Hartford. Sorry. There. What's it?
Albany, Binghamton.
No, college.
Yale?
Boston?
Harvard,
Harvard,
tomato.
Dang, Boston. Give him. We'll just need to find footage. Let's see if he gave a Cam Ward blocker jab into the side.
So, I think going into next few weeks.
We need. We're like right on the fringe of the
entire division is right on the fringe. As we give this podcast, the difference between the top team and the bottom team in the league in the division is currently 7 points.
I believe so. We need to fact check. Hold on.
All right, as you fact checks, everyone
insert Jeopardy music.
Anyways,
it is currently 7 points.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh is actually. I don't know how this is true. Pittsburgh is last in the division.
Well, they just lost Sidney Crosby for a bit.
Yeah.
We're about to
from top to bottom. It goes Columbus,
I can't stand
Islanders, Washington, Rangers, Flyers, us, Pitt.
So Flyers. Did the Flyers beat?
That's why we need this win tonight.
But right now, the Flyers have 20 games played. So
yeah, we got a couple of games on hand on them.
Yeah. I mean, tonight, theoretically, we could jump 2 teams and get into at least that third spot.
Yeah.
We would be tied with Washington in that third spot.
Right, but Washington has that game on hand on us. So.
No, they don't.
I mean, not game on hand. They'll have points. Well, then they might have a game on hand. Did they play today?
I don't. According to standings right now on ESPN.
Well, yeah, but they
it
don't
says they
play
have 19
today.
games and they have 21 points.
We have 19 games, right?
We have 18 games
Oh,
and 19
okay.
points. So if we win today, we'll go into a tie with them in third.
Okay, so the Flyers lost to the Lightning in overtime, which shouldn't have happened because the Lightning had a 5-1 lead on them.
Yeah.
And
Come on,
then
Lightning.
the Flyers scored 4 unanswered.
Flyers are dangerous at times, but
Have you seen their mascot?
their mascot is the most dangerous part about that thing. We will rag on Gritty until the day we die, but
Proudly rag on
but you guys would get sick of it pretty fast.
Yeah, so the Penguins do play the Senators today as well as the Rangers playing the Panthers. So go Senators and go Panthers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how did the Rangers crawl back up? They started.
It's
season
all
terribly.
Lundqvist.
Yeah,
Lundqvist.
which is really just a testament of how much of a good goaltender can turn your team around.
Really can. It really can. I mean, the Kings, nobody thought the Kings would be that good this year, and they're at least performing well. LA Kings.
You talking about the worst team in the league?
They're performing better than I thought
They
they
really
would.
are.
They're performing better than I thought they would. I thought they
got
would
6
be,
wins,
Oh.
I thought they have none at this point. They have none whatsoever.
and they just did that trade with the Penguins,
Yeah.
which I think
Means nothing, absolutely nothing. It gives them Carl Hagelin.
right. I think teams are going to be. Oh my! So the Kings, the Knights, and the Blues are probably going to be committing fire sales. Coming,
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm telling you right now, worst thing that the Knights did was make it all the way to the Stanley Cup playoffs.
It really did because they had, like I said in one of our podcasts at the end of the first season here, it wasn't going to last. Nobody on there that had any value whatsoever was going to stay with them.
They got their value. They got their value in the beginning, and then they lost so many people, and then there's no one coming up the pipeline to fill in.
Because they don't have a pipeline quite yet. They have one. They do have one. It's just not good.
It's like when you start your team in video games, your HUT team, you start off with some really good players, but once those contracts are out, you're like, oh man, I just got these shitty players left.
What the heck happened? One quick thing before we forget, going back to the Hurricanes, doing a lot of community stuff. Our friends from the Triangle sled hockey team got a visit from the Hurricanes, and they did a lot of fun things trying to see the Canes players go on the sled. Omar did a good job at it.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, they did get on sleds, and they're realizing they can't do the same things they could do standing up.
Yeah.
Maybe they should let you.
I actually got in goaltending gear. I guess I was terrible at it because I'm not very tall.
Saved by Omar.
No, mostly not seen by Omar went over his head
Omar trying to bat like a fly.
and completely whips on it because he can't physically reach it.
Don't worry, I installed rocket jets into his blade, so we'll see.
That's
how high he
cheating.
goes.
Oh, and the RPD game went really well. There was a really good show up, and they raised a lot of money for the Special Olympics, which was awesome.
That is
Who showed up from the Canes alumni?
Oh, Eric Cole and Shane Willis and
He never leaves that building.
I know.
He just lives
What's his
there.
name? It starts with a B.
Battaglia Bates.
Yeah, that one.
The
And-
PBs.
Yeah, and then you had Ben and all those.
Probably, if we had to ask anybody if they knew a hurricane, they would probably say Bates because of The Amazing Race.
Oh, see,
I still can't believe he won.
Mike
that.
Commodore coming down, big red fro of his.
See, he was before my time before I got down here, so
Wait,
I'm not familiar with him.
That was Mike Commodore. I thought it was the guy from the arts videos.
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
Okay, can we?
Here's a happy little goal.
Here's a happy little punch in your face.
And the equipment guy that everybody loves, George Alvis, he was the goalie, so it was awesome.
Yeah, but we can keep talking about all these happy things going on, but
Yeah,
we got
gotta
time.
wrap it up.
We got to wrap it up because we got a game to go to and things.
Ooh wee, oh
things to
man.
do.
Yay!
I'm pulling oh jeez.
Hey, Omar's one. He's the one who drove up here.
Yeah, for once.
He'll in the future he'll do it a lot more, but later
We'll see. Yeah.
we'll see on that future.
Well, my home is always open to you guys.
Yeah, but for now, I'm Zach.
I'm Omar.
Amanda.
Is it for this episode? We will be back hopefully in the near future where it'll be Christmas time.
Well, maybe we can record a little before Christmas.
It'll be Christmas time. It'll be after Thanksgiving.
Well, it's always Christmas time. I already got my tree up, just saying.
You're breaking the rules in my house.
No.
The rules in my house is you got to wait till Black Friday. Period. The end.
Totally agree.
Hey, and watch out. I will be posting pictures of my house for Christmas. My house goes insane on decorations, so you guys will think I'm obsessive on this one.
Well, we already do.
All right. See you guys next time.